Speakers of Highland is made possible by our generous patrons. Special thanks to our Supreme and Master Speakers, Omeji Cat Comet, Erisu Yamakawa, Alex Franco AV, Winebow Brood, Aurora White, Psyche, Azuda Starbreeze, Cletus Oreo, Lily Black, Bob Cece, Mikta Rabentau, Anathus Moonscar, Pamela Isley, Elenriel Maximus, Codrith Novelist, Mira, Celestau Notrell, Lazy Boy, Luke Osborne, Tex, Kylin, Arthur Law, Beridan Derard, Cypop, Spencer Christmas, Celine DeLune, Edwin, Webster Wolf, Severa, Circa Barrakiel, Kazran, Ventos Tia, Ryark Forbear, Leighton the House, Tony, Arcadia Lunashine, Framboise Zaccaro, Bergie, Fudge, Zephiel, Cafe, Gregorium Cartus, Eros, Uana Nitsa, Tyler Curly Fries, Chibi Duo, Jace Adama, Rurik X3, Rivicus, and Nightwing's Butt. Get early access to audio and video versions of the show, including the post-show, by supporting us at patreon.com/SpeakersXIV. Thank you. Good evening, Aorsians. Welcome to Speakers of Highland, episode 491. I'm Lakeel Bravestone, and I'm joined today by Georgi Wiston, Mela Vanadar, and Rollo Des. Hello.
Hello.
It is February the 14th. It's Valentine's Day, everybody.
Oh.
Your Valentine.
Us, Lakeel.
What? What did you say?
What did you get us, Lakeel?
Oh.
Yeah.
You'll get it after the show. Let's just say 7 inches of fun is waiting. It's a Toblerone.
I don't know.
It's a Toblerone.
Oh, I love a Toblerone.
It's a Toblerone.
Oh, okay.
Today we don't have a lot. This is actually one of the most one of the quietest weeks in recent 14
Ever.
memory. Yeah, I
for game news.
For 14 news specifically. The post show, we are very backloaded today because the post show is going to be pretty big. So
Like 10 questions or something.
we have a lot of questions from the syndicate,
I
and we have to talk about the state of play and the Silent Hill
Oh.
broadcast. So there's a lot to talk about in the post show.
Do they have a separate broadcast
also-
too?
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
Georgi?
I also want to say that even though there's not much news, we're not saying that the game is in a bad way right now.
No!
The game is actually fine. It's just nothing's new.
There's no news.
Exactly. We've already discussed what
It's
we need
fine to
discuss.
play. Horrible if you're like a news community podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's our problem, not yours.
Yes. It's the calm before the storm because obviously there's FanFest and stuff coming up. So they are holding back probably on any like announcements before that. So we're going to talk about something not entirely 14 related today. It is related to 14. It's related to us as well. We're going to talk about Discord today. Specifically something we've talked about before, and it might be happening now. It's the
Shitification.
the enshittification of Discord. We'll also obviously be reading MogMail today. Lots of MogMail. Thank you for sending in speakersv.com/MogMail. Stay tuned for the post show. Like I said, we'll talk about State of Play and the Silent Hill transmission, as well as answering, like I said, questions from the syndicate. Quite a lot of them today, so thank you for that as well. And also then a channel update on the 28th. That's in 2 weeks from when you're watching this live. We will push the podcast to Sunday. That is because on the 28th is the Norwegian MGP. This is the selection show for Eurovision, where we're going to have a big discussion about Eurovision itself as well. So it's important to be there if you want to discuss Eurovision, because it's a big thing to discuss.
And what the Patreon support for Eurovision will be going forward.
Yes. So catch that. That's on the 28th. More information, of course, will be coming when we get closer to that date. Also for clarity, you can watch that for the live experience, Senior Master and Supreme, for the VOD Master and Supreme. So those are the tiers you need to keep in mind. Okay, that's that.
And now I'm here to talk about 14 Mobile and the state of it.
Okay. Rough.
14 Mobile. NA, it's happening. NA, guys.
The
global release.
Yes.
I've not heard about 14 Mobile for a long time.
It's
I don't know if they'd
it's
announced
not
that
doing
in the...
well.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it
not?
I
not?
heard that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
They had a
no.
developer interview, like you know how Yoshi P does in-game interviews.
Yeah.
They did that with one of the Chinese developers, and last I heard, they took away their cameras for streaming. They don't have the money to stream in the developer office anymore.
my God.
I watched Mr. Happy's video on it as well, and he also managed to talk to some people that were doing translations for it. And their last update was I think Ninja. They got that in November.
Wow.
I think with housing as well. But the way housing works in that game, so it does lottery housing like 14. It's not the old system of like just go up the plate. There's two types of housing. There is paid real money housing.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just buy it and you get it as is.
No.
The second one is lottery housing, but you don't get your money back if you lose.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's
shit.
been very upsetting.
That's popular sounding.
And do you pay real money for that, or
No. So there's real money. I think if you can just buy it with real money, like you just buy it. That's it. The free one for in-game money, you don't get the gil back if you lose.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
okay, that's horrible.
But also, it's fucked up because the game's not doing well in China, unfortunately. I don't know if it's just like not appealing to the Chinese player base and like this kind of format, or Mr. Happy, when he talked about it, he thought because it's not unfair enough, it's not a pay to win, which is true. The more popular like mobile games are the ones that are just pay to win.
Right. I guess so.
I think the
So
market in China is a little more geared towards grinding based games, and Final Fantasy just doesn't really have that appealing grind.
And at the moment, I think in the interview as well, the developer said that global is not in the plans at the moment with the state of things.
Oh no.
So,
Okay. The bells are.
Well, it did better
Yeah.
than 11 Mobile at least.
Yeah.
it came out.
It came
At least
out.
it released somewhere.
It came out.
And they're still not done with the Realm Reborn, by the way. They're still not done.
Oh
with
my
the Realm
god,
Reborn.
dude. Yeah, it was getting suspicious that it was just so quiet after launch. Like, I haven't really heard anything after the launch. I guess
Yeah,
this is
the
why.
first few updates were pretty big, but I don't know. I genuinely think it would probably do maybe decently well in global. I think enough to probably turn some kind of profit. I don't think it'd be very big, but I don't think it's gonna steal any 14 player base like the normal retail, because it's just it's different audience. It's a totally different audience.
Yeah.
Like I think we would check it out, and some people just out of
course.
curiosity, but like for serious like money spenders, that's like those are purely for mobile game people.
Yeah. Wow. Well, there you go. Surprising updates on the Final Fantasy XIV Mobile.
Yeah.
Possibly
Well
soon to
done.
not exist anymore, potentially.
Yeah,
That's sad, but
We'll see. Was it? It's a Lunar New Year right now, so maybe they're just on vacation. And they'll come
maybe.
back better than ever, right? With new streaming equipment.
yes, yes. So wait, so they lost. What happened with the streaming equipment? Did they have to sell it to afford to run the server?
I think they were doing like developer streams,
Uh-huh.
not like live letters, but I guess something similar for updates.
Yeah.
And they don't have the funding for that anymore, so there are no more cameras. And
Oh.
there's no more streaming equipment.
Okay. So they just can't afford to use them. Okay, that's
That's so funny.
crazy. That's crazy. That's a very bad sign.
Oh, if
Well,
only it happened while they were already live streaming. Some people came and just repossessed them
They
live
just
and
came
started
in.
throwing it away.
yeah.
Just
yeah.
walking out with boxes.
Yeah.
It'd be so funny.
God.
Yeah. But
Okay.
It's just a shame. I think 14 Mobile is a curiosity. I would like to see global. Very strange. It defaults to English, I think, by the way, still too. For like the
Interesting.
the
Oh.
voiceover dub.
Interesting.
It's English.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's all the Realm Reborn English too. So you're
Yeah.
gonna hear this.
Oh, never
Well,
mind then.
I find it it's very unlikely that we'll get global, because if it had, for it to go global, it need a lot of rework. The Chinese mobile market is very different from Western market.
No, from what it sounds like, it seems like it's more developed in mind for like a global market.
Oh.
Because of how it is much more fair, aside from the housing thing. By the way, that's insane.
Yeah, that
Just
is
absolutely that like I but because it's a lot more like you can do a lot of stuff without having to pay or paying very little. It doesn't really appeal as much to China, but it would appeal more to the global audience who that's what they kind of expect from those kind of games. Like I should be able to do most things without paying.
Yeah. I mean, that is what I expect from a game. Yeah. Even, well, when it's free to play, I go in with a different attitude, obviously. I haven't paid anything for it, so obviously they're going to need my money at some point. Okay, well, anyways, that is an update on Final Fantasy XIV Mobile. Rest in peace soon, maybe.
Maybe.
Today, other than that, that's probably one of the most interesting news stories we've had in the.
Sorry,
It's not even a news.
I should have put that in the show notes. I would have written a lot more about that. Sorry.
We are going to start with MogMail. So let's do that. It's time.
Did you look off screen slightly to remember what this was?
No. It's time for MogMail. This is from Late Aquarius. Zodiac.
Oh.
Hello, speakers.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, birthday boy over here. Hello, speakers. Since Stormblood, one of the Scions has gotten a new job at the start of an expansion. This job has been one of the new jobs added in that expansion. So is this trend going to continue in the 8.0? Also, which Scion needs a new job the most? My personal theory is that Erenville will get the new job in the next expansion. What are your thoughts on that? Best wishes to you all.
Erenville's an interesting choice. He's wandered off, but potentially isn't coming back until he needs needed.
Yeah.
But I agree, because who else would it be at this point?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Alphino?
Reen?
He just changed to Sage.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah,
Reen will
true, he
somehow
did.
join.
Reen.
Yeah.
The return.
Maybe
Reen
Reen.
is fair.
Yeah.
Reen is possible if some of these first theories happen where we somehow had bridge to the first.
Mhm.
Yeah, because she uses like ninja thief animations at the
Yeah.
base, and I think did Thancred leave her Gunbreaker? That's just,
He left her a gunblade because obviously he couldn't bring that
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe she should become a Gunbreaker.
Yeah.
Which would be very funny.
That's what the new
feels
job.
redundant.
That's not the new job.
I'm saying that,
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Gunbreaker 2.
8.9 gun.
Yeah, I mean, I can see Erenville. Like,
I mean,
wandering off means that he can wander back in. You know, he can wander back.
Hmm.
He can come back as a new job.
I could see Rain becoming a gunbreaker if they want to change Thancred's job again.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thancred's changed fairly recently, but yeah, maybe. Urianger is an expansion job, but he's not changed for a long
recent,
time.
Mailer.
Don't
Nah.
say that.
Recent enough.
Don't say
And
that.
and like you brought up, Urianger, who changed at the exact same time Thancred did.
Yeah, they both changed. They had to unslottify his gear though because he showed too much skin. Do you remember that? The scandal. People were
Yeah, I
so
do remember
upset.
that. Yeah.
Uh,
But it wasn't like him, was it?
It wasn't. It wasn't.
Maybe Graha, because he's just kind of sort of a generic-ish mage kind of thing.
I don't think they would want to make him not an all-rounder because it's too convenient to have him as a trust.
Mm.
Yeah.
Almost every Scion changed in Shadowbringers. Y'shtola became Black Mage, Graha changed or
No,
joined.
excuse me, Y'shtola became a sorceress. thank you.
Sorceress, I do apologize. Sorceress.
Yeah.
She was a conjurer before, like straight up conjurer.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because you couldn't become a white mage.
No.
Yeah.
No one
that
else.
was the
There's,
thing.
there's like 4 white mages in the world.
Yeah.
Most of them have changed recently ish. Like they all changed at the same time, which is annoying. There's not like one that feels like it sticks out as this one needs to change.
Mm.
Maybe Papalimo back from the dead.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, what?
The expansion, you'll go back in time to give Papalimo a new outfit and a new job. That way he survives.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Roller, what about the live stream expansion? We go into the live stream, and now a ghost Papalimo.
No, I don't want that. No.
No, I don't want that.
We're going
either.
into the live stream, guys. Oh
That's
my
like
god.
that'd be like the worst fucking kind of fan service.
no,
Like that most annoying kind of fan service ever.
Yeah.
I hope
that's it for sure.
we've had enough of that kind of stuff, please.
If we're following job patterns, we're likely going to get a new tank and a new ranged class. They never give the Warrior of Light a ranged class for the trailer. I suspect they will be the new tank
Yeah.
to promote that. Ranged, I think, works for Erenville because he just doesn't feel like a combat type person.
I agree.
No.
Yeah,
he would reluctantly be arranged, I guess. Yeah.
I think so.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't think of any. I mean, the twins both got. When did they get new job? That was in Endwalker,
Alice's was
No,
Shadowbringers, and Alphanos was Endwalker.
right?
Yeah.
Chad is bringing up that the Warrior of Light he was never a bard. I'll clarify
a-
that. He was an archer,
was an archer.
Yeah.
in 1.0.
Yep.
So he's already they've ticked that box,
Yes.
and they've not even done that many
Ooh,
tanks. They've not even
what
done
about-
that many tanks. So
What about Astinian becoming?
He's
a
been
new
3
tank?
tanks.
Estinian.
Yeah. What about Astinian becoming a new
But
tank?
he's so
I can't
lore
imagine-
bound to
he's-
his...
he is the
Yeah, he's
Azure
so
Dragoon.
Yeah, that would be very
He has
strange.
the spirit.
He's
To
putting
give
down
up,
the spear.
give up his oath.
The spear has like Nidhogg's spirit inside it.
That would
Yeah,
be
it's a
crazy.
little
I've had
rough for
enough
him
of
to-
you.
I don't know. He'll reforge it or something. I don't know.
But they can chuck it down that abyss where they chuck the
Yes,
eye, and then
surely.
it'll get found by someone, and then they'll repeat that plot
It's
point.
a totally different weapon.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
He'll
tired.
forge the spear into a Naginata.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or maybe it is some kind of like dragon knight. I don't know, some kind of dragon theme knight, or
If
maybe
there
he'll get like a
was-
special version of the tank that has some dragon.
That would be
themes to it.
cool.
If there was
If
a
he
new
upgrades into
dragon style job,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I could see that.
I'd love how they weave that into the lore. Oh, but
I
don't
would
worry, there was
just-
always this ancient order of dragons.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I actually think there is a chance for Estonian to change job, but not until we go to Miracidia.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Which, as they've said, won't be until 20.0 at least. It'll be the final base, yeah.
20.0.
Oh, yeah.
Good lord. We're here forever. Uh,
You're gonna see us just decrepit old men.
God, yeah.
It took us 10 years to get to 6.0. So, like, it's going to be like 20 plus years from now.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with that? Don't question it.
No. Yeah, so well there you go. I think Reen and is not Estinian.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
other one,
Reen's not a
Aaronville.
Scion, but I mean, anyone can become a Scion at this point.
If
anyway,
if
but-
we're strictly for Scions, is Aaronville?
Current Scions.
Aaronville isn't a Scion,
He's
so
Aaronville's not a
really,
Scion.
but
it's like an honorary.
he's the
member.
most likely person to become
But
one.
I don't
Yeah.
think we're hiring Scions anymore.
no.
Remember, we've disbanded.
Yeah.
Scion is
Not
just
really.
a vibe right now.
Yeah, wing
Scion-
wing.
Yeah, Scion is a vibe. So he's a vibing Scion,
Hmm.
and I think he might come back as a arranged.
Chad is also bringing up that if we do go to the first or bring Reen with us, we'll probably also bring Gaia, and a hammer job could be a new tank,
Yeah, very
yeah.
well.
which would allow the Warrior of Light to become the new ranged in the trailer, or they could have him use an old job, which they've done before as well.
That's also true.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Thank you, Late. Happy birthday. Moving on to the next one. Here we go. This is from Camino from Excalibur. Hi, speakers. Hope y'all are doing well in this new year. So, with the constant barrage of lightning in Dawntrail, it got me thinking. How do you think the 14 community at large, and you guys as well, might react if the game devs threw us a curveball and revealed the next shard is based on Final Fantasy 13? That's all I have for you guys today. Take it easy, Camino.
I don't think you're allowed to put things in that make it look like we've left this in the barrel for months.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah. This was a recently sent in one.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Don't
This-
gaslight us.
Literally
Okay.
just a few days old, this one. So don't
Yes,
even
how
try.
dare you?
Yeah, I didn't even
How
think
dare
about
you?
that. I'm so okay, yes. If
To be honest, I feel like when I walk through Solution 9, I'm already in Final Fantasy 13. So
Yeah, I mean,
Whatever.
I barely
I
paid
wouldn't.
attention to when we were playing the 13 playthrough.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like from what I saw, it was sort of like more like generic fantasy-scapes with some sci-fi stuff and just regular-looking cities, right?
I mean,
That's what I
Cocoon was
remember.
very
Well, that's
much like a
Cocoon.
sort of sci-fi place,
yeah.
Okay.
but
Yeah.
with different, like slightly different vibes in the different
I
districts.
mean, a lot
the
of 13's
planet was
world.
different. Grand Terror,
Okay.
Yeah.
Terror?
Mhm.
Grand Pulse.
Grand Terror, yeah.
Grand Terror.
But I
Oh,
guess
yeah.
the
Yeah, Grand Pulse.
Grand Pulse. That's it.
I guess the sequels are a lot more all over the place because isn't like dimension hopping in like Lightning Returns or something?
Something to do
Or-
with time.
Yes.
She has to do everything within a certain amount of time, but I can't really remember.
Yeah.
I didn't play
And-
that one, but
yeah.
I've just seen bits.
I could not tell you the aesthetic vibes of any 13.
There is
game,
some
sorry.
there. I don't want to say it, but there are ways to to spoil Lightning Returns. I don't think we should say it
Okay.
here, but
And-
yeah.
Mhm.
It is true that, as Chad is saying again, that a lot of Allegan aesthetic is taken from 13.
Yes, the dreadnoughts.
Yeah, like the stuff you've
yeah.
seen Asis La and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Well, they have
Also
they used like
different.
several mobs from the 13
They have, yeah.
games.
Yes, they have.
Yes. Yes.
Allegan related stuff.
Yeah. You know the dreadnoughts.
I
the
honestly
big.
don't think we would get a whole world based on this.
The junk spiders.
Yeah, they're also known
Oh,
as
yeah,
junk
as well,
spiders.
Lukiel thought it was a big junk.
This is
spider, but it's
a
actually
deep cut
dreadnought.
joke that
If you want to know about what junk spiders are, go check out Speakers Plays and watch the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough.
it's.
There you go.
I'm not even going there.
It's
but
well worth it.
I did not think they were a junk
Oh,
spider.
don't even try and change
Oh,
history
you
now.
I don't know how you can deny this. There is recorded evidence. Of
No,
Yeah.
the recorded
confusing
evidence
things.
shows the
Junk spider.
opposite.
Oh,
I don't
please
even
go check it
remember
out,
the
guys.
meme anymore. Go check it out and you decide for yourself. Did I think the dreadnought was a junk spider?
Yes.
It was.
Yes.
I think it was one of yous. It was.
No.
It was you.
Anyway.
Yeah,
I don't want to shard based on 13.
I as far as the player reaction for it, I think we're at the point of time now where we're not in the 13 Renaissance or anything like that, but there has been a reevaluation of 13 and its place in like Final Fantasy history. I
Nico's
guess.
face when you're trying to you're about to say something positive about 13.
I'm not. I have not said anything positive here. I'm saying community reception.
It's leaning that way, which is bad enough for the kid.
I'm
this-
just saying, as
Isn't
far
this
as-
that guy who said the modern kids joining Square Enix would have grown up with 13 rather than 7?
They have.
That
They
was
do.
the thing.
Yeah.
And that's true, but I still feel like everyone who's played 13 admits that it's quite bad.
I don't know. I've seen some praise of like again. There's a reevaluation. We're in that period where it's not
Oh my
nostalgia
god.
really, but it's
I
like
like 13.
Oh my god.
I still hold my opinion on it.
Yeah, I'd get that reaction.
My opinion on
lying
13
to
is
you.
still
He's
neutral.
lying.
I
You were
don't- I
there.
don't have any,
Yes, girl. Okay.
my opinion on 13 is still neutral because I've not played it myself, and I only got to see part of the playthrough that we did, so I can't say anything.
Oh God, what is this like
And
backing
realize
up
as
of?
easily as you
Wait,
breathe.
we
No,
had.
I'm just being honest.
We had-
Actually, do you know what? 13 was good.
I can't believe my ears. We sat down and played 13 to figure out
You
is
did.
it as bad.
You played.
You were there
And
as
I-
well.
I was only there for part of it.
Yes. And in those
That's what I'm
parts,
saying, I can't-
you said you were miserable. You couldn't even focus on the game at one point where you're like, I just need to talk about something else. And you just yapped about something else while I was playing.
Okay.
My eyes glazed
Genuinely?
over.
I did not know what was happening.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was that bad.
And
No,
we
no,
were
'cause
playing it from the start and we still didn't know what was
okay.
going
I mean,
on.
This
like-
is unbelievable behavior.
Is
when I
he
say don't have
actually backpedaling? Are we
No,
watching a
yeah.
live
I'm saying-
backpedaling?
I'm saying I didn't know it was like. I literally did not know what you were doing. I didn't understand how the combat worked at all.
It's just
Like, from-
ATB.
All of
it
this is
seemed like it's not
documented.
ATB.
This is documented
Guys, go
online,
and check it out on
Rollo
Speaker's Place.
and Georgi. So watch your words because pull up the
Okay.
records, okay? Because this was
No.
at some point. By the way, this playthrough was so important to them that I had to finish the game alone as the only playthrough I've ever had to do alone.
I'm sorry that you played for like 6 to 7 hours just so you could finish the game and never have to touch it again.
This
Are you
is
gonna
all
go find a
online.
clip? Are you? I dare you. I dare you to go through the
Also-
old playthrough
No.
to pull up a clip to put in the video.
I have to say
Exactly.
this.
No.
Because you know.
Sometimes when you play things, I enjoy them less than when I played things, like with 15.
It has, and I will say this, it's because it has the worst main character, I think, possibly in any Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, vanilla.
That is not the main
No,
character.
sorry.
I do
Hope
hate
as well,
No,
actually.
Lightning
not Hope.
is
I'll
a
always defend Hope as an interesting character.
Lightning is a
Stupid Hope.
paper mache, brooding, annoying.
Lightning
She's a
idiot.
doll.
Just the worst stereotype of what people think Cloud is.
Yes,
Yeah, that's true.
found her
But Louis
utterly
Vuitton,
unlikable. And a lot of that's it for me. And then linearity
I
is
think-
another thing, but
I think, and I think people would disagree with me, 50% of the party in Final Fantasy XIII is good or
sure,
interesting.
yes.
I like
That
the
I
black
agree with.
dude. He had like a kid that
oh,
was.
Saz, he's
I think,
probably my favorite
I think
character.
Saz and Fang, most people
Fang
are.
is great.
Oh, yeah, Fang's cool.
Yeah,
too. Yeah, the
are
characters
pretty,
aren't
like,
awful, but the
positive
world
on it.
is. The game is bad.
Yeah.
The characters are decent, though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't like. I mean, I know Gary will defend Hope. Hope's fine. I don't like him at the start, but thankfully they flesh
He
him out a bit
grows,
as
yeah,
you
he
keep
grows,
going.
yeah.
So it's.
I think you're not supposed to like him at the start.
Yeah, but
That's
but
probably
because
true.
I don't trust the main character, I worry it's just because they've written him bad. That kind of bad.
Mm-hmm.
But
He
thankfully,
kind of, from what I remember, he reminded me a little bit. I might have said it too on the when we're streaming it, but he reminded me a little bit of like a Realm Reborn Alphino.
A little bit, sure, maybe.
Sure, yeah.
He's very immature, but he's
But
immature
that's just from the. I don't like. I don't know what the fuck
I
happened
think
by the end of the game. I don't know.
That's just
So.
kind of the immature part. I think Hope has a vengefulness that I don't think Alpha
Yeah.
ever had.
Yeah, but he has.
Alphino is like ignorant in
Yeah.
Realm Reborn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
Whereas
Hope is.
Hope is more
Alpha-
angry.
Alphino is a know-it-all as well, which
Yeah.
I don't think Hope is.
Hope
I
is
think
not.
he's just
It's very, very
angsty
angry.
and because Alphino is the definition of not angsty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's the same thing between 13 and 15. I think they both have, 15 especially, very likable
We're just reviewing
characters.
13.
Yeah. I mean, we don't
I
have
think
much else to
13
talk
has
about
good
it, do we?
There's no
No.
news, Rollo.
No,
so
no
that's-
news, you
no
can
news.
tell.
We're talking about news.
And it was you who got us here.
And I thought this is good.
It was
I mean,
you.
we're gonna have
It's a MogMail!
we're gonna have a heated discussion about 13 in the year of our Lord 2026.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So let's go back to the MogMail. Do you think
yeah.
the next shard should be based on 13?
Was that the question? That's the question. That's the question. What was the community reaction to it?
No, the question says,
how do you
Oh,
think?
yeah.
No.
No, it
How
does
do you
say
think
that.
the
Yeah,
14?
right.
Yeah, see, bitch! You penis! Huh?
I think the
What do I
community
get to
would
say?
have.
Okay,
Well, as
okay,
we're in a review
okay,
period. Of
okay. For some
really
structure,
enjoy it.
I will reread the MogMail because we have
Okay.
veered way off course. So with the constant barrage of lightning in Dawn Trail, it got me thinking, how do you think
Oh, I get it.
the 14 community at large, and you guys as well, we've definitely covered that,
Well, you've
might
seen our reaction.
react if the game devs threw us all a curveball and revealed the next shard is based on Final Fantasy 13?
I think they'd be outstanded. I think they wouldn't be able to believe their eyes and they'd think, wow, what a forward-thinking
No,
development.
13 has had a presence on our world before in the
Yeah, Cocoon was there.
crossover.
I mean, there's the outfits too. Just straight
Yeah.
up.
There's the outfits. There was Cocoon. Shinryu was literally in Cocoon
Yes.
in the
I
sky.
think You could, yeah, and I also think that you could make an interesting story that is 13 inspired, actually, for a shard in the sense because we know that the withering is happening.
Mhm.
Like, what if their shard? So, what in 13 is called Grand Pulse, is withered or withering, and then just like there's a selection of people that have escaped to the sky in something that is the equivalent of Cocoon. The issue is that's
Yeah.
a little similar to Solution 9 /
That's
MT.
true. That's true.
Well, that's the thing. Solution 9 very well could have meant to be a slight, reference to that anyway, but it never really felt like
And
it.
also, just to correct a little bit, the 14 community and my reaction to 13 being included in 14, no joke. I would like that because I like the characters. It's not the game. We're not just suddenly going to get like a linear flat game, because 13 is maybe they get written better. Maybe everything gets better. Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to get the characters. I think it's just the
Yeah, the
world of
worlds.
13. So some of the
And the
Sea.
world of 13 is very intriguing with the horrible
sea
foul
and false
sea.
sea and everything is very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just explained so poorly, and they expect you to read a massive data log.
Yeah,
to
the
get
data
actual
log.
message.
Oh,
So
yeah, the data
poor
log.
storytelling.
They do the thing. So you might not like this part, Rollo, because they do the thing that they did with the 12, the Evilise stuff, where essentially you have to read all the data logs to understand the story that's been happening. They just give you a large book, and you just get like a symbol that blinks in the top right every time there's an update to the data log. And you just have to sit there in silence, I'm pretty sure, just reading everything that's happening.
That's kind of boring.
That's a boring part of the game, unfortunately. I wish they could just tell the story properly.
Well, if they were to pull from 13's world, I'm assuming it would pull from the stuff in 13 too, and Lightning Returns, right? So I mean, I don't know if there's more going on there that people would be interested in. Is that it wouldn't just be based on 13?
They jump in time and stuff, so I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know. They would have to pick an era from one of the games, I think. But yeah. Okay. Well, there you go, Kamino.
Yeah, that's.
That turned into way more than it should have. It turned into like an impromptu 13 re-review.
Revaluation. Okay.
Yes. If anything, it shows how divisive 13 is, and always probably will be, I think, in Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy community. All right. Thank you, Kamino. Let's take another one. This one is from Endra from Excalibur. Follow-up to the follow-up. Oh, okay. Koji, so now we have to remember what this is a follow-up to. Koji provided some of it back then. Oh no, sorry, it's a follow-up. Koji provided some of it back then, but the 1.0 lore guy was Kenichi Iwao, who had been 11's lore guy from Chains of Promathia through Wings of the Goddess. Oda worked on 1.19 to 1.23b, but was only hired after Yoshi P took over. This came up in a Japanese interview. His first 6 months were spent picking up the pieces. Then Iwao quit Square Enix before everything was passed down. I get the sense Black Shroud lore was lost in the transitional gap, and Valention threw a spotlight on it. Huh? Are we in the same? Yeah. Oh, sorry. We're just different. Moving on. I get the sense Black Shroud lore was lost in this transitional gap, and Valention threw a spotlight on it. If the Elementals enforced a culture of minimal resource exploitation, how did an ability that built up sumptuous patisseries and manners spring up? If the Elementals can unleash green wrath upon others in the Shroud and curse the Ixal into eternal featherlessness, why did the inaction against Garlemald, despite the direct threat to the forest? Why the inaction? The Shroud in general can come off as a no-touch zone given how the game has handled it over the years. So if you got the chance to write lore for 14, how would you like to see loose ends tied and progress made on the state of the Black Shroud? P.S. The Girabania storyline is great, but hobbled by all the setup/context getting spread across all sorts of side content and the encyclopedias.
That is interesting about the progress of the lore writers. What were you going to say? Sorry, Rollo?
No, they speak your shit, brother. True. Like Gearbound.
The Valention is not based in the Shroud. They are an Ishgardian house. They only recently purchased a building for a patisserie. The Elementals, I don't know how much the Garleans were in the Shroud prior to A Realm Reborn, because the Elementals were significantly weakened following the Calamity, which is why things like Amdapor were like recently rediscovered, because the Elementals trying to prevent them from being discovered was they weren't able to do it as well.
Yes.
Yeah. That's true. I think I don't really know what they want to do with the Elementals either, so it's easy to write them as reduced in power.
If their plans for them were lost when in the passing of Lore Keeper, then that's a shame.
I think their current status is what they're going for, is the explanation for why inaction, why things are the way they are, is just entirely different senses of morals and even perceptions of time too, is what I would say. It's sort of similar to the Fae on the first, but a little bit different. I feel like the Fae are just straight up like, that's just like Fae from like folklore, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I just generally think I guess they might be slowly realizing it from some of the stuff we've gotten in like the role quest, that like there has to be some kind of action from elementals of some sort, because they think so long term that they don't see the short term, if that makes sense.
Right. Yes.
Because it's irrelevant to them, because they believe that they'll be around for long after and before whatever's happening, so they'll just deal with it now.
Yeah.
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 We briefly touch on them in the White Mage or Conjure a White Mage quest as well, don't we? There's some
It's true.
stuff where we deal with them and see them, I think, for a bit. But
I mean,
again,
Yeah.
it's just a
Shadow-
small act.
The Shadowbringers role quest also touches on it with
Yeah.
Kane Senna's childhood friend that was originally a Pagile and then had
Yeah.
his horns taken away because of something he did.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they are a mystery, and they're a mystery that we've talked about before. It's nice to have mysteries that never get explained.
Endwalker,
but-
yes, sorry. I misspoke.
Yeah.
I don't even
know.
think I'm super interested in expanding that. In all
Yeah,
honesty,
no,
I
I
feel
agree.
like
Not really.
the world has grown so much, and there's just so many more areas I'd rather kind of spend time on. And then they just make the elementals still so unlikable.
Yeah.
Like I know there's been progress on that, and we always joke like we should just kill the elementals.
Yeah.
But
I have never joked about wanting to kill them.
Yeah. That,
okay,
yeah.
some real. But it's just very genuine. Like they're just gonna be like the annoying neighbors from now on in the Shroud. Like
Yeah.
the loud grandpa that lives below you that doesn't like when you breathe.
Right.
And will
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
cause a ruckus and
Yeah.
hit the broom on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I think
it's,
Yeah.
whenever we visit the West Shroud, for whatever reason that is, whether it's a deep dungeon, an exploration zone, or whatever they decide to do with it, or even just like an overworld zone, they will further explore the elementals and their relationship with Gridania. But until then, I think they have got just this blockaded away area where they can leave this story for now.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that is an interesting bit though, like the relationship with Gridania, because there is this like weird like not alliance, but like the coexistence
Truce.
pact.
it's like a
Truce.
pact.
Yeah.
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 Where you have to go to Quarry Mill whenever there's a new like when you move to Gridania, you have to pledge yourself in Quarry Mill to the element. There's something you have to do. I don't remember exactly. There's some sort of ritual. I don't know if they still do that.
See if
or-
your vibes are good.
yeah, they vibe
If
check.
your vibes are off, they kick you out.
They
That is
turn you into
specifically
amber.
if you move
a s-
into like the Black Shroud. If you're
Well, it's a shame that there's some hideous houses in the lavender beds that haven't been punished by the elementals.
yeah. Did they even go to Quarry Mill? Did they even pledge? Yeah. So that would be interesting to see how that has evolved because we don't really touch on it at all in the story. But yeah, like you said, I think if we're gonna
No.
do West Shroud, that would be the perfect time for them to do that. Dig into that. Okay. Also, not a lot of Green Wrath stuff happening either. Like that's also an interesting. Remember the boy on the was it the boy on the Dragon Gay that did the Green Wrath thing, or was it another? I think I
I don't
covered
think that's a
this.
Green Wrath thing.
I covered something in a Remnants of a Realm episode about some dude that had the Green Wrath that just appears, and you don't understand that he's got Green Wrath at first.
The boy in the Dragon Gay is because the boy gets injured. I don't think it's from the Green
No.
Wrath. And then the dragon gives it some of his blood, and that lets him turn into a dragon himself.
Is it a conjurer quest in 1.0? Does I'm sorry, I should know. I've made the video.
The
But
Green Wrath? I'm
there
pretty
is-
sure it's in
there-
the video you made.
Here's
yeah.
how I remember. Was it White Mage? There's a kid that got lost in the forest, and he still like walks around in the forest today. He has no memories of who he is because he's essentially puppeteered by the elementals, because that's what the Green Wrath essentially makes you a zombie, and that's the story. I don't remember exactly what, but it's very sad because he like has moments where he remembers who he is, and then he eventually just disappears. So that's kind of like the weird like dark horror stuff they can do. Not horror,
Chad
but
is
like
saying it's amber scale rock lore.
amber scale rock. So it is.
Well,
So
he
it's amber scale
Amber's the
rock.
guy who got turned into the amber, didn't he?
No, that's the boy. That's the boy. That's
The
why.
boy
I don't
is the
believe
rock.
so.
No, it's not. That's why I said boy on the Dragon Gay, because he's the boy that was the dragon
From
defended.
the Green Wrath story.
No, amber scale rock is the dragon.
Yeah.
It was turned into amber scale by the elementals when it
Okay.
tried to defend the boy. I made this video a long time ago. I don't remember. Watch the Remnants of a Realm video called Amber Scale Rock. It tells the story. That is what the boy and the Dragon Gay is based on. is Amber Scale Rock? Question mark. It's been so
I'm
long.
positive you made a video.
Georgi's looking at me with very critical eyes, and so I can't stand on it. So I have to just like, I'll put an asterisk and a question mark on that one, but I'm pretty sure that's true.
Don't worry, you'll get to it eventually in your Return to Raw series with the patrons.
Yes, that's true. That is true. Okay. Thank you, Andra.
No,
Yes.
how would you make any other changes to the progress on elementals in the Black Shroud?
Just come out and say they're ancient constructs already.
Well, I mean,
not again,
technically,
please.
but I mean, technically everything is, right? Wouldn't that be a surprise? Everything is. So
And then they'll come out and be like, we were the gardeners of Super Eden in the ancient world, and all we did was garden, and we were the garden keepers, and then we got transport over here, and it sucked. So
yeah.
There's literally someone in Elpis that is making elementals. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to do with it. I mean, it's such a 1.0 story bit, and they don't like touching on like old lore because it's 1.0 lore can be pretty boring. Sorry.
it's just so specific now in small scale compared to. I feel there's just so much more, and even in Eorzea that I would like be interested in them doing first before going to like the elementals. Unless they've got something really big planned, and let them cook. But otherwise,
Yeah.
Chad is bringing up that Nofika mentions that, like, yes, the elementals answer to her. She didn't really go into any other further information than that.
Right.
She didn't even mention whether the ancients made them or not. But I don't think any of the 12 went in our like exploration with them during the Mists of the Realm storyline. We're like, that Ziz, we made that. I don't think they weren't going out of their way to point out all of the things that the ancients did.
No. Okay. I think that's all. We can wrap up. We need to get our last story out before the post show.
Our only story.
Our only story. Now this is a bit of a strange one, but this is harkening back to a discussion we had maybe on stream. I don't know if we've ever talked about this on the podcast, but there's like a growing issue that we've had with Discord. A lot of so if we're not going to talk so much about the fact that the reason why it's falling apart. It's the potential loss of content that will result in a potential collapse of this platform. We've been quite vocal about the using Discord as like a storage, like a way to store images, lore,
guides.
The most specific ones for this game are things like job guides, rotations, stat melding stuff, things that can change quite quickly.
Yes. Now that Discord is finding itself in a bit of a pickle, a lot of servers are bracing for something. We don't know why, because there's no alternative to Discord. Let's just be real. I know that...
Lucio, are you telling me
Don't say
Discord wasn't going to last forever? And that I should have just hosted and organized my entire community around this one piece of software owned by a private company?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to say, yes, that is what I'm saying.
What? What?
We've
Has this happened before? I don't think so.
No, this is unprecedented. Discord. We have seen Discord. It's very interesting because we've used Discord essentially since it launched, and it has been up until maybe 4 years ago.
We made it. The 14 community made Discord.
I've seen people say that it was actually 11. So there's a battle between the communities about who's taking the
Shut up, Grandpa.
11? What the hell?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
History is written by the victors, and I can tell you right now that 11 has not won.
Yes,
Listen, you can tell It's 14 because there's still a fucking built-in chat command to look up shit
Yeah.
on Discord
Yes.
for 14 items.
There you
That's
go.
true. That's true. Anyway, so yeah, we were very early with our Discord, and up until maybe 3 or 4 years ago, Discord was very good. So good that
Beautiful.
I never thought about it. Like it was just a thing that existed. It was part of
Remember, we moved from
everything.
Skype.
Yeah,
That's where we're doing
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
We did, yeah.
we used to do
The good
Skype
old Skype days.
because Discord didn't have good video at the time, so we had to use
No.
Skype because they'd had like a plugin that
We
let me
used
put
both, remember? We used Skype
Well,
for
this-
video and Discord for audio.
because
at some
audio
point.
was
That's the
superior
Skype was good.
with
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah, and because Skype we used because you could pull out our individual portraits rather than have to use the total like frame thing.
Yeah, it did.
But that was an issue. Is that like because of the connection issues?
Yeah.
The quality of our individual frames would differ
Yes.
throughout the stream,
Yes.
particularly mine.
Yes, yes. And then and our community is entirely on Discord. Like we do not have any representation anywhere else. It's all on Discord. Our entire community. We don't have a forum externally. We have a website, but it's serving stuff only. There's no like community section there. But then a few years ago, maybe I don't know how long ago it was. To what is time nowadays? But we started getting like weird connection things. We started getting like weird like dropouts, and it's just starting to like really not work that well. And then a lot of just stuff to microtransactions and weird bloatware essentially is what's happening to Discord right now, which I don't care about, as long as we get what we normally get from Discord: video, audio, text. Those are the three things I want. What I did not expect was that Discord would suddenly start to enforce what it's about to enforce, or maybe not, depending.
Yeah, they feel, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of they're not sure right now.
How politically convenient or not it turns out to be for them.
Yeah, there's. Well, you know what's going to happen. They're adding age verification to Discord. Okay. Now that
Or
would
exists
not
in the UK and Australia.
Yeah, globally.
Yes, they're doing a global push for that, and that will be essentially mandatory. They will lock your account to be like teen only, so you can't watch things. They require government
Well-
ID and or a face scan. We don't know yet because it hasn't been
Or-
rolled out fully globally.
They have been suggesting, now this is not necessarily going to be the case, but they are suggesting that like based on the information you have about your previous behavior on Discord, they might be able to determine your age
Yes.
without you having to verify it.
Now that's the best solution, and that one I would support. Just figuring that out yourself through like some, looking at the age of your account, for instance, and be like, it is reasonable that this person is older than 18.
Age of account, fair enough, but scraping through every message you've ever sent and running it through an algorithm based on almost nothing to determine how mature you are. Is a bit
Yeah. That
strange.
is, I mean, again, sus and weird. I don't know. This again. You have to keep in mind that Discord had a huge data breach when the UK one rolled out, with over 70,000 government IDs, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but like got leaked, right? That
70,000.
that is
Which
just for the
which
UK.
they said would be deleted immediately after you were verified.
Would be deleted, they said, and then they didn't. They kept it. Why are we keeping that? So obviously, now you understand why people are skeptical. You should not normalize storing of personal data, especially in a world that keeps shifting like this. You don't know what government might suddenly be, wanting to open and have a look at what's in the records of the companies that serve under them. Like that's why you have to be careful about this, and also because if it leaks,
you claim to be applying for welfare, but we see that you have paid $60 for this extensive inflation pornography on
Yeah.
Discord. Can you?
I thought you were going to say Nitro.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to go that route.
That went, wow, that didn't go where I thought it would. Yeah, so obviously serious implications there. This isn't necessarily, you don't want to give your data to a private company. I mean, that used to be a pretty...
It used to be obvious.
Used to be obvious. Anyways, we're not going to discuss that bit. That is up to whatever you want to think.
Exactly.
But the thing is, a lot of people care, which I think is good. You should. And so a lot of people are canceling.
Less than I'd like.
Less than I'd like to. But why is that? And that's because there's no fucking alternative. There is no alternative to Discord.
I also think it's because a lot of young people have just grown up like giving away their data and they don't realize
Dystopian.
how significant or insignificant it is.
We're living in a dystopia. But anyway.
It's how the algorithm knows to show me stack goth girls, okay?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It's how the algorithm knows to show you blue women.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
the notorious sexy blue women I'm shown constantly.
Now, I want to get ahead of the comments that say, but there is an alternative. Have you heard of TeamSpeak? No, that's not an alternative to Discord. Have you tried TeamSpeak lately? Because if you haven't recently, it'll not shock you to find that it hasn't changed in 10 years. It looks exactly the same.
They're working on it, though.
You have
would
to
that not
pay
shock
for
me?
slots. You have to pay for slots. You have to host it yourself.
I think we should. Everyone will pay for their own slot.
They
That's how
have
we'll pay for the slots.
they have had 10 years to make it a better version of TeamSpeak that can compete with Discord, and they have not. That is the problem. And don't give me any half. We need a Discord clone that has all the features of Discord. Then we can talk. Because that is Discord. If you can say shit about Discord, Discord has everything. Like Discord has everything. Even has forums, which is absurd for a chat client, which is what Discord is.
I agree that an alternative is would be wonderful. So we can have a safe space for our community to move forward if everything goes wrong. The real thing here is let's not be storing all of our information in the next one either.
That is the
let's go back to our forums and our community websites for games and let's go old school so we have it online for everyone to access.
I think going back at least to wikis is what needs to happen.
Absolutely.
We need
wikis
to have...
are old school now. That's cool. That's like
genuinely
we've discussed.
How is there not a wiki for like submersibles about 14, right? There are several communities about Discord communities, and they're great. They have great info. I'm so glad they put in the work to do it. It should be hosted somewhere easier that's a lot less volatile, compared to a chat client hosted by a private company.
I agree.
We should use Discord for talking to each other and talking about the game and for doing this and everything. It's fun for community stuff.
Socializing.
But, socializing. But for guides to tell me how to play Paladin, I shouldn't have to go to Falloop, not Falloop.
The balance?
Balance. The balance. I don't have to go to the balance. Yeah, and then go in and then scroll through their weird labyrinth of channels.
Yeah.
Okay. The balance does have a website though. They do put their stuff on their own website.
Well, there you go.
So
we like that. We like that. But,
I mean that is true. That is a good shout. While it is hard to find sometimes, a lot of it is stored on the Lodestone on the forums of 14's forums.
The thing is, it's not good SEO though.
No,
like, it's hard. Especially even the 14 forums, or the official forums. I find even when I'm trying to like search stuff on there, nothing really comes up. And the built-in search is, I don't know. Yeah. I just genuinely community-hosted websites, I think,
bring them back.
Are the way to go. I would happily like donate to websites that are like actually trying to host stuff, especially if it's info I'm using.
Yeah.
Just because I don't. don't like having to go fucking Discord, click on the bubbles and find whatever shit I'm looking
and then
for.
like, oh, you have to go to this channel to verify. Follow the verify bot to verify you, so you can access and then choose the roles that you want.
God. You got to be here for 10 minutes before you can check everything.
Yes, 10-minute verification. Well, I mean, we have that too. I mean, that's just a security thing. But that's the problem.
I don't want to message in 10 minutes, but I want to be able to view within 10 minutes.
I'm here to watch. I need a guide, dude. Yeah, it's...
You know, a really big thing as well is that like a replacement for Discord, right, with all those features that we want, is impossible almost, in that whatever, if there is a replacement, I think it's just going to follow the same fate of Discord several years down the line. Because I mean, if you've from what I read a couple of years ago, Discord as of now is a private company. It has investors, I know, but it's not publicly traded. Though apparently they plan to go public sometime this year, something like that, maybe. That's when the real certification.
That's when it really starts.
Yeah, when it goes public, this over.
That's when investors start getting their opinions involved.
But
God.
Genuinely,
shareholders.
all this shit is so expensive to host and do.
Yes.
All this, like, even decently, like 720p quality video, all these voice channels, all this like data, that's so fucking expensive.
Yes,
it is unbelievably. And I understand, like, I think TeamSpeak is admirable. They are trying to build up to maybe one day being a Discord replacement, but I think they acknowledge as well that like this shit isn't free. You got to pay. I think as server owners, they might start seeing that as more appealing. It's still a private company, everything, but if you have a bit more control over how much you're paying and all that, that might be, I think people start going down. But as of now, any alternative, unless it's like there's self-hosted, which, I mean, there's some problems there, that could be a possible solution. Or there's just another company that comes around who's what's it called, a market destabilizer, you know, like I'm coming into like how Lyft pushed out like taxis, like we're gonna come in, undercut Discord, we're gonna have all the features you want, it's gonna be free or cheap, and then in 5 years we're gonna be in the same exact fucking position where you have there's a bunch of all these dumbass paid features and then shit's going down the drain again.
Yes, that's why I think, to be realistic, people aren't going to jump off Discord. It's not going to happen. It's the same thing we said about Twitter. It didn't happen, did it? So I think Discord is just going to keep going, but that's why it's so important that you fight it. You have like canceling your Nitro subscription. If you've watched Discord, they're doing some pretty serious damage control right now, and they're very clearly feeling the pressure that's being applied. And on our server, just to give you like a little pointer what's happening for us behind the scenes, Discord is already preparing our server for the inevitable day when the subs lapse for the people that are boosting our server. We have lost our emoji slots. So we've had to cull some of our emojis already, and that's before it has dropped.
The emojis.
Yeah, our emojis. Well, it has
guys.
more serious consequences in that we will lose. The quality will go down on our Discord.
The quality will go down. The bitrate will go down.
File uploads limits will fall. We will lose a lot of the goodies. This little icons next to the roles will disappear.
I just like that you led with emoji slots.
Well, that's how we noticed, because we didn't know at first.
Exactly. That's the first thing.
We were going to add,
obvious.
Mela was going to add the Zesty Donald emote, and just realized that,
do you want to explain what that is before you just move on?
We're playing.
As to what do you mean by Zesty Donald? Because if you're just going to say that, there's going to be a lot of questions.
Okay, we're playing Kingdom Hearts. We just unlocked Atlantica, and in the HP, the HUD, Donald for some reason is like he's like this, like zesty with doing a little
and real zesty with it.
He's being real zesty in that picture, and so we were going to add that as an emoji or an emote on our server, and we are already not allowed to put more in. In fact, we were in minus, we were in negative slots. So
quite a lot. We had to delete a lot.
Yes.
Well, the annoying part is it still says, "Oh, you've got 46 slots."
Yes.
But that's assuming that we keep the Discord boosts that we've got Nitro boosts that we've got right now.
Yes. Yeah. So add here on Twitch. Well, unfortunately, we don't have enough slots here either. So it's just not. We're fucked. So
hey, We're gonna have IRC chat on the website now. That's what we're doing, guys.
Oh.
IRC.
That would be.
I don't think I want to go all the way back to IRC. It was a vibe, but it was really like, I don't know.
There's always just one channel too, right? There was never like.
Yeah, it was.
Yes,
it was
there
a bit
was, and
strange.
also there's also the idea that like anything that happens when you're not logged in is not there for you.
Yeah, that's the problem. And we brought back MSN for a bit, like Live Messenger as a test.
Yeah.
And I'm already over it, right? It's like I don't really log in.
That's a fun oddity, I think.
It's a fun oddity. It's funny
Yeah,
because it's nostalgia. You go there for the nostalgia hit. I still have friends that
Exactly.
are on there that use it, so I do log in every now and then. But again, it has that problem that if you're offline, you can't talk to them. Like they don't get any message if you're offline. So that's the old timey way of doing it. Discord.
There are probably benefits to going to things like IRC. It probably would help people slightly disconnect, which
societal,
probably isn't a negative
Mela,
thing.
way.
I'm gonna be real with you. The Zoomers and Gen Alpha are not going to join our old man IRC.
No, absolutely.
There will be no growth.
What's going to happen is that old people are just going to disappear from being like this IRC bubble, just talking to each other.
You'll jump onto IRC for a chat, won't you? But then once you're done, you'll go, and then you can do things. You don't feel like you're always connected.
Young
with
people
Discord.
don't want that.
No, I know, but maybe they need to.
We're part of the old guard of the internet.
Don't do old man. Maybe you need to go out more. Maybe you need to not have your phone in your face.
We'll get to this in the post show. I like you saying don't do old man when I saw how you guys reacted to the state of play yesterday or the day before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we had a moment of real. I said it.
You had a moment of realization.
Well, not him. Not him.
Okay, hold on.
To me, next to me.
Hold on. Someone's in chat saying let's use WhatsApp. Bro, what? We're not using
my phone
WhatsApp.
number.
What the
No.
fuck?
WhatsApp is for my tia and for my tios to fucking call me and ask for like $5.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
We're not going to WhatsApp.
WhatsApp for the
WhatsApp-
14 community.
WhatsApp for me is for work, and I use it for nothing else.
It's not enough for randoms.
We're not going to WhatsApp, and we're not going to promote any
Nothing.
apps here because we need to. There are, as I see it right now, there is no actual good alternative to Discord at this time. So fight for the Discord you want. That's all I can say right now.
Let's just move to Slack and pretend we're a workplace.
You have to pay for Slack. Though.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
God's
that's
sake.
Yeah.
Then you
I don't want to have to pay for a service.
I looked at just like as an experiment to see like if we were to do a TeamSpeak server, how would it work? And you have to pay per slot. There is 1,300 people on our server.
That's not per voice slot, by the way.
No, that's per
just
person.
Yeah.
It would be over $1,000 a month for us to run a server.
But what we could do, Luke, is we could actually have a sort of application process, a very select community who makes it to the TeamSpeak server.
Yeah.
If you're picked for the TeamSpeak, guys, just know you're in. That you've made
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're in there
And
yourself.
it'll be like that to get rid of you.
It would have to be
overstep the line.
Yeah, it would have to be
Out.
Patreon only. We would become like a very
The
close community.
Speakers chat is moving to TeamSpeak.
It's happening. It's happening.
I think you'd lose money
Yeah.
for every
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
for every patron. I don't think the Patreon
It would be more
make up
expensive
that.
every time we get a new patron. Yeah, it'd be a horrible.
Yeah.
Well, that's the state of Discord right now. What we were trying to say is that maybe consider migrating resources to other more stable platforms, because a lot of paid sites or Discords are going to experience what we're experiencing, where their boost levels start dropping and they start losing, resources that might keep that community alive. So put them on safer
Here's the
platforms.
The console games wiki, the Gamer Escape wiki, and I think the fandom wiki. Well, the fandom ones are not really for 14 only, but they're very. I don't know. Every time I go on console
Bare
games wiki, I
bones.
get like Bitdefender messages popping up saying, mysterious connection tried, stop, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's not good.
Oh,
Someone work on a new 14 wiki. Let's all build it from the ground up. That's really good and has everything we want on it.
So easy to
and then we'll
just say.
be happy.
Someone just
Let's
start
just get
that.
on it, guys.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
is
doing
easy to
anything.
say.
I'll just stand.
No,
I'll just
okay.
use it. Okay.
This is like this is earlier in 14 and like earlier in gaming communities, I think. Do you remember like image macro guides that would always get posted and shared around for stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and for 14 specifically, they always had like flow charts for like rotations.
Yes, yeah.
Openers. They still do that, but they're not as like they're not shared as like one big image macro that you would like post.
I made one of those for the Pisa Press.
Okay.
That's too deep of a cut. Mela made a newspaper.
I need to know
No.
why is it that I can go. There are things like Bulbapedia or the Mario Wiki that have like extensive information about these entire series, and there's no good repository for just like Final Fantasy XIV lore online.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. I think for those in particular, those evolved from old internet, like was it Cerebi that kind of evolved from that really old internet kind of stuff.
Well,
There's-
Cerebi still looks like it's from pre-2000s.
yeah, but it's
Therapy
fucking
is
great.
a vibe, though.
I
Yeah.
love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, Bulbapedia is good too, but
I
that's,
kind of
like,
almost
that's like
prefer
an
that.
older, like you have to have been from that era to make it and know how to do it. In
I
the first
mean,
place.
I can tell that you two are old by the fact that you prefer Cerebi.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I think Cerebi looks
There's
pretty shit.
a Fire Emblem one too. It's the Forest one, something like that. Some Forest.
Yes, there is.
I also like that one too.
Okay.
But yeah, just these fan websites of old. There's
Mhm.
a really old like Kirby fan website that's I think's fucking amazing too. It's still up to this day.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't. That's not this generation anymore. That's old internet stuff. That it's not the way things are, and they'll probably won't go back to anytime soon.
Well,
Yeah,
then,
but even the generic Final Fantasy wiki isn't that good. And Final Fantasy has been around as long as those things.
that's true.
I think we're just not passionate. I think we're just not passionate enough about our product.
We unfortunately,
fandom-
what needs to happen is that there's, and it might happen in the near future, is that we have a huge loss
It's very possible.
of something,
Yeah.
like some, you know,
Oh,
maybe
like
Discord
information?
dies. Yeah, like
The
there's like a
modern
huge
day
blackout.
burning of the library at Alexandria.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
we are tempting fate with some of the shit we're doing with with Discord. So
I don't know. We put in a building made of fucking paper with a fire rolling right next to it. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
It happened. It's bound to happen. The same way we left Skype, same way people left Tumblr, I guess, sort of.
Tumblr's still like
Oh,
limping
Skype
along,
is-
isn't it?
Skype was.
Yeah.
Skype lives on, Rollo. It was reincarnated as Teams.
There's teams now.
Yeah, that's true. You
Whatever.
can still see the
Because
skeleton.
I mean, that
of
was the
Teams
Tumblr.
scariest thing. That was the scariest thing about when I needed to use Teams for like a work thing,
The
and then
ringtone.
I was seeing chats with people I had from
Oh
like,
yeah,
10 years ago.
Yeah.
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 that
At
is
least they kept
scary.
it.
Yeah.
Maybe
One of my
speakers, we
friends
could
was-
make a SharePoint group and then have a Teams chat within that.
SharePoint.
A SharePoint.
That's corporate life.
Georgi,
man. That's what they do.
on your teams, was the old speakers group chat still there? Did it keep group chats?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw. Actually,
I mean,
I've been on Teams recently too. I
I'm
do
scared
still
to
see
go on
them.
Teams.
I saw
And
I saw the old message. I didn't click on any of them. Like if I open any of these, I feel like everyone will see that I have all my chats. It just felt wrong to open Teams. Like
Oh, I can't believe Lokil said that back
yeah,
in the chat.
yeah. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see any of that anymore.
Was he always so Turkophobic?
Yeah.
I wonder what he thinks about the newest Overwatch character.
God. Okay. Where are we? Anyway, that's it. This is a moment in time where Discord is making a choice.
Yeah.
I will say a little bit of an update on Discord is that there's a lot of pushback in that they've been sort of found out to maybe not be very honest about their data harvesting. So
No.
there might be some changes here because even if you are saying you're not keeping something and then keeping it anyway, that's illegal in most countries. So that
Yes.
might need to be
I
sorted out.
mean, we didn't even touch upon this, and we don't really have time for it. But there's a very recent article on Eurogamer where the headline is: Discord advises UK users that they may be part of an experiment where instead of their age verification data never leaving their phone, it will now actually leave their phone.
Why? What are you doing? Like, what is this?
It's just, don't worry. It's just an experiment.
We are living in tremendously scary times, okay? When Discord is like putting on the like villain outfit. Like, what
They're
is
experimenting.
There.
what it just don't it is it's against so many laws, but just what can we do? Do
We'll
what
never
do
progress
what
as
you
a
can.
society if we don't experiment to see what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah,
Come on,
and we
we
will do that with your
organize.
personal data.
Dark times
We'll
internet,
organize
fellas.
our
Yeah.
1 hour protest on the outside the Discord server company.
God. Yeah.
But
Okay.
don't worry, we'll get permission from the police first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
course.
absolutely. Oh, you have to do that.
Yeah.
I'll bring the potato salad.
Guys,
Obviously,
just meet up on the DS chat or whatever the fuck.
I missed
I'm being room B.
that.
I'm being room B. Okay.
DS chat has a limitation of 16 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'll be the
Exactly.
16
We'll take
coolest guys
turns,
you know.
And then we take turns going to each room.
I really miss that. Oh, what a
And the
vibe.
worst part is that I never had anyone to do it with because Australia is too small.
oh yeah. Okay.
That's how I felt about Street Pass. That I live in the
Wait.
suburbs, so
Old men talk about old things.
Ah.
Part 491.
Lovely vibes you gave there, Rollo. Lovely vibes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all.
Pick
We'll
that
see what
chat, that's where
happens.
it'd be at.
The changes that Discord is. We don't have a set time for when Discord is supposed to do this. It just says March sometime. I think it's probably gonna. It might get pushed back even more, or hopefully they won't do it. But who knows? We'll find out soon.
So, stop posting your shit on there. Stop
Yes.
putting
Yep.
14 shit on there.
Yes.
Make
Stop
the
it.
big 14
No
wiki.
more.
Yes. Because imagine if you're posting
Or if
a
you're-
lot of stuff on a server.
Stop exclusively putting stuff there.
Yes. That server can close, and then it's gone forever. So think about it.
Exactly.
Think about it. All right. Anyways,
I mean,
that's
think
enough.
of all the times that Lakil's threatened to close the speakers server.
Yeah,
To never
he
be
might do
heard
it
from again.
tonight.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, it's over, guys.
I had a moment when I was looking through, I don't remember, it was when we were doing the emotes thing. And I scrolled down to the bottom and there's a big red button at the bottom that says delete server. And I was just, in my mind, I'm like, if I
Colon
press
void.
that now, surely there will be like a warning.
Yeah, is there a prompt or not?
What happens when the server owner of a 1,000+ member server just presses that button? Like, what happens? And I was so tempted to press it, and I'm
I
like,
know.
with my
You could have
luck,
ended it all, Keel.
with my luck, there would be like no further prompts, and it would just be like deleted. And I just, oh, the call of the void was so strong. I was like, I need to know what happens when you press the
And
button.
they'd be like, "I'm free."
Yeah, could you? God, that would be so destructive to our channel. It would be the end.
That would be.
I would
well,
have
yeah, there's
nothing.
no way of
We would
recovering from
we'd
that.
just be sitting there with nothing. It would be no way to like. I mean, obviously DMs to reconnect, but like it would be a nightmare to
Yeah,
do.
It would.
And now we have a lot of post show to talk about. So to do. So hopefully, if you're watching live, you'll catch that. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Remember to follow on our socials: SpeakersXIV, Twitch.tv/SpeakersXIV,
Someone-
YouTube.com/SpeakersXIV. Excuse me. Yes.
Sorry. I was just saying, someone do something stupid. Make a billboard.
Oh yeah. We need
Yes,
we need
we
funny
need-
drama.
We need some funny drama.
Community fun.
Not the recent drama
Like,
with the
funny drama.
Yeah.
Funny drama.
Not. Yes, please.
Yes.
I don't want to see
I'm
no more
sorry for
Google
interrupting.
Docies.
No, it's fine. And exclamation Discord in chat if you want to join our Discord server. If you're watching on demand, links in the description. We're going into the post show now. We have a lot to cover. See you there. Bye.
Right.
Bye.